Hare Krishna. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu, you are audible now.
Okay, okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Prabhu.
ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सागररघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नित्यानंद नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामे गौतुषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्ते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपः कुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. So we're reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.13.57. सव अत्यातनाद्राजन् परतः पञ्चमेहनि कलेवरं हास्यति स्वं तच्छाभस्मी भविष्यति. Translation: O king, he will quit his body most probably on the fifth day from today, and his body will turn to ashes. Purport: Narad Muni's prophecy prohibited Yudhishthir Maharaj from going to the place where his uncle was staying because, even after quitting the body by his own mystic power, Dhritarashtra would not be in need of any funeral ceremony. Narada Muni indicated that his body by itself would burn to ashes. The perfection of yoga system is attained by such mystic power. The yogi is able to quit his body by his own choice of time and can attain any planet he desires by turning the present body into ashes by self-made fire.
वो बिल्डिंग में रह सकते तो एमा ने कैसे कि तू बायोडाटा मोकल मैं इसको किधर दी तो हाँ बट तो मैं इसको किधर में छोड़ दी તમારા છોકરાનો બાયોડાટા બી છે ને પહેલા અમારે પાસે આવ્યો અમને યોગ્ય લાગે પછી અમે તમને મેં કીધું
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare, can you please go on? Thank you. Prabhu, you can continue.
सॉरी प्रभु जी हरे कृष्णा
It's okay, it's okay. Mataji. So here, how in the process of mystic yoga, how they leave their body. So it's described here. It, by saying this, Narada Muni solaced Yudhishthira Maharaj that you no need to worry. So Dhritarashtra will quit his own body by himself, by his own desire, and that no need to perform any any this ceremonies also, because it turns into ashes by the power, the mystic power of yogi. Yes, someone could able to someone wish to read.
I can.
Yes, Prabhu.
दह्यमाने अग्निदीप्ते हे पत्युः पत्नीं सहोदजे बहिः पिता पतिं साध्वी तम् अग्निम् अनुवेक्ष्यति. Translation: While outside observing her husband, who will burn in the fire of mystic power, along with his thatched cottage, his chaste wife will enter the fire with rapt attention. Purport: Gandhari was an ideal chaste lady, a life companion of her husband. And therefore, when she saw her husband burning in the fire of mystic yoga, along with his cottage of leaves, she despaired. She left home after losing her one husband, 100 sons, and in the forest, she saw that her most beloved husband was also burning. Now, she actually felt alone, and therefore, she entered the fire of her husband and followed her husband to death. This entering of a chaste lady into the fire of her dead husband is called the Sati rite, and the action is considered to be most perfect for a woman. In a later age, this Sati rite became an obnoxious criminal affair because the ceremony was forced upon even an unwilling woman. In this fallen age, it is not possible for any lady to follow the Sati rite as chastely as it was done by Gandhari and others in the past ages. A chaste wife like Gandhari would feel the separation of her husband to be more burning than actual fire. Such a lady can observe the sati rite voluntarily, and there is no criminal force by anyone. When the rite became a formality only and force was applied upon a lady to follow the principle, actually it became criminal, and therefore the ceremony was to be stopped by the state law. This prophecy of Narada Muni to Maharaja Yudhishthira forbade him to go to his widowed aunt.
This is the one major important point actually today I was discussing in our office regarding the Sati Sahagaman. So I was just telling the same thing. During Mahabharat time, it was like voluntarily. So do you remember that Kunti and Madri, these both are the wives of King Pandu. So they volunteered to go. It's not like they're forced to go. It was later on it was made as a force. So and it is told a wife in those days could not able to tolerate the pain in absence of her husband. They feel this pain is better. The pain with to go along with husband is far more better than remaining here without him. उनके साथ जिधर भी जाए मैं जाऊंगा, नरक भी जाऊंगा, that is very easy for me than to be here without his presence. That much separation they could feel. And the process is like this: husband fully Krishna consciousness will go to spiritual world, correct? So husband used to completely, if you see Dhritarashtra example, Dhritarashtra only completely absorbed in Krishna consciousness, yogic process, and he went to his that planet. And Krishna says, Antakalecha Mameva. If I know whomever by at the end of the time when they're leaving their body, so whatever they are remembering, they will be going attaining that stage. If they remember me, they will come to me. If they remember something, they'll go to the same destination as per their karma. Now, this wife remembers husband. So now where is husband? That pure devotee? Yes. Where will be the husband? Golok, because he's spiritually inclined. So husband goes to Golok. So by meditating the path and husband, she also enters to Golok. That's why for wife, serving husband is devotional service. So half of our devotion, so 50% of the devotion of husband, whatever he does, goes to wife. With that accumulation, she also get devotee bhakti sukriti. She also is as she also devotee, so she follows the husband and come back to Godhead. So that is a process. So ऐसा नहीं कि force से उनको अंदर भेजो और so Lala Lajpat Rai somehow he tried to do that, to stop that. So yeah, even Pandu also, even Maharaj Pandu time also, he was meditating. As soon as he came to know that he is going to die, he meditated and he went to come back to Godhead. And by following Madri also, she also went to come back to Godhead. Like that. Yes, Prabhu, you are asking something.
No, yeah, it's true. Like, just stop. Thing is, no, two things I have to say. Like, one thing is like, yeah. So we have to, since half of it goes to wife, so we have to do double bhakti. Please.
Yes. Next
Okay,
question.
and now it's a doubt first actually. So, Prabhuji, this one, here you're saying like wife will follow the husband or something. But like if she's going to Goloka, it's like you are saying in the material perspective of Prabhuji, but going to Goloka, that is a spiritual thing, which is like seen in terms of
He's also devotee, na? If you see
material
Gandhari.
spiritual.
Yeah. So if you see, devotees in the past, of that age, so even Lord Krishna accepted the curse of Gandhari. The destination is husband. Wherever husband goes, she follows. So that is again Krishna's willing. Is where to send her, that is Krishna's willing. But her meditation is always on her husband. She also quit, even though if you see, the other where, you know, you see here.
It's like my doubt is really, if there is
Yes,
such material attachment to husband. So, in order to, like in general, we hear that in order to go to the spiritual world, shouldn't be
that is
any
a
material
dharma
attachments, no, Prabhuji.
by by following the Patni dharma. So that if a Patni is following complete dharma as per the social order or shastric injunctions. So if Pati is following, she also follows. If Pati is doing bhakti, she also does bhakti. So if Pati is going back to Godhead, why can't she? Of course, once God
Uh,
back to Godhead, we cannot judge. So, but here it is told that
yes.
she is perfect woman. If you
Yes,
see
Rohit,
here,
like my thought was like, I'm not saying it is wrong or right. It's like trying to understand, because to go to spiritual world there shouldn't be any material attachment. But if it is like this, then wouldn't it be considered as a material attachment? That was like in that way I'm trying to understand, Rohit. That's why.
yeah, your question is correct only. It can be considered as a material attachment also, but it's a husband duty of a husband to educate the wife.
See, can I just add one point to clear
Yes, yes,
Manikanta Prabhuji's
yes, 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 yes.
question? Actually, Prabhuji, what you're saying is, partially true, but it is, Jayapataka Maharaj or Bhaktidir Maharaj, they all emphasize on Grihast ashrams a lot. Why? Because it is, it is said, and it is also universal, that is the law that, a female has to look after the house, right? And a male has to look, outside the house, like, he has to bring things to feed and everything. So it is his, just like, I hope, if you know about Gaur Govind Maharaj's life. So how he, fulfilled all his duties and everything, and his wife was so chastised that probably still he left. So we cannot say that it will be material, right? She was so much loyal, and she really loved his, like, her husband so much, that by fulfilling her duties only, she will go back home, back to Godhead. So it's not like, like some material aspect will come here. Our DT Kitchen's head, his Grace Sud Goswami Prabhuji. So, this question was asked to him also. So he said that the dharma of wife is to serve his husband, and the dharma of his husband is to serve his wife and his children, to create such an atmosphere that they all can serve the Lord altogether. So I hope you, like, I was able to just give something.
You gave that perfect answer, Maharaj.
Yes,
Because it's
Master.
told,
I was able to tell.
Even Raghunath Samar also says, for a wife, devotional service is to take care of children or a husband. That is her
Yeah.
devotional service to Krishna. So it is not material attachment; it's devotional service.
Yes,
And
thank you,
Rosie,
Master. And
you see, fathers, like, I don't know how many people are so much close to their fathers, because fathers are always, at the background, but mothers are always at the front for the kids. So for her, like, her topmost service into this Krishna consciousness is to nurture those kids, so that, they can also become a good devotee, because she is giving birth to them, while she is pregnant. The kid, like, in the womb, that soul, she should read Bhagavatam and everything. So that's how she nurtures it, and thus, by, like, bringing more devotees, that's how she will go back home, back to Godhead. So this is my perspective.
yes, thank you, Master. This actually clears my doubt. Like I was thinking that it would be a material perspective, but yeah, thank you. What you told answers my question. And also, Prabhu is same here. Like Adam Maharaj also says, like there is once in a grocery sale in Juhu, I don't remember. We got this in during NS camp. So Maharaj told, like, you need not come to like temple Mangala Harati attend
Temple.
every day. yeah,
Yes,
you
yes,
can take care of your parents and serve your husband. That itself is more
devotional
than
service.
directly serving me. He told that if you want to
Yes,
serve me, serve your in-laws and husband. Yeah. Now,
family.
since Mata told, now it clarifies. I remember that point and
Yeah,
this clarifies.
and
Thank
Prabhuji,
you.
we should also remember this one thing that wife is also a devotee. Okay, and husband is also a devotee. So altogether, they are also one association, which we said devotee association.
Yeah, that's what I told her. His
Yes,
wife,
Mata.
husband is not the, so husband should educate wife in Krishna consciousness. The
Yeah,
responsibility of husband. ऐसा नहीं कि ये लेके आ जाओ वो लेके आ जाओ सिर्फ मेरा सेवा करो बस मैं कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा आपको ऐसा कुछ नहीं he gradually educate the family members also, and that is
Yes.
their wish if they are taking or not, it's their responsibility. I mean, it's their personal things. So
Thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji, for clarifying that.
that was the one thing. The second was what you asked? Devotional service. We have to perform double devotional service. ऐसा नहीं है मतलब we cannot there is no meter to perform ऐसे इतना 100 हो गया आज तो
That was a
that's
funny
exactly
thing I was trying to tell Prabhuji.
हाँ
No,
so ऐसा
because
नहीं है
I
मतलब
remember once Isha Tatrip also telling this actually. So he's like, whatever the husband does, any good or any pious thing, half of it goes to wife. And
wife
if wife does any pious thing, it won't come to husband. But if there is anything wrong or impious thing which wife does, and half of it goes to husband.
husband. That's why I told na this education because a husband responsibility to educate wife. If he's not educating, then that karma comes to him.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
हाँ, तो that and I hear one my bhabhi was telling my brother was telling my मतलब बड़ा भाभी so मेरे बड़ा भाई नहीं आए भाभी नहीं आए मंदिर को तो आया आज डरे यू ओनली के भाई भाभी अरे बा क्या बताऊँ वो बोल रहे पति जाएंगे तो 50% मुझे भी आएगा तो आप जाओ मैं घर में रहूंगा तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए so she told my big brother to you go 50% will come to me anyhow so I'll be at home only so that is was calculation. It's not be like that. Okay. Her
Yes.
devotion service is also hers, and we have to be more. uh, We have to struggle more.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. A nice. Hare Krishna. Anyone could wish to read?
yes, Prabhuji, I can read.
Yes.
Vidoro tu tat acharyam. Yeah. निष्माया कुरु नन्दन हर्षशोकयुतस्तस्मात् गान्धातीर्थ निःसेवकः. Vidura, being affected with delight and grief, will then leave that place of sacred pilgrimage. Vidura was astonished to see the marvelous departure of his brother Dhritarashtra as a liberated yogi. For in his past life he was much attached to materialism. Of course, it was only due to Vidura that his brother attained the desirable goal of life. Vidura was therefore glad to learn about it, but he was sorry that he could not make his brother turn into a pure devotee. This was not done by Vidura because of Dhritarashtra's being inimical to the Pandavas, who were all devotees of the Lord. An offense at the feet of a Vaishnava is more dangerous than an offense at the lotus feet of the Lord. Vidura was certainly very liberal to bestow mercy upon his brother Dhritarashtra, whose past life was very materialistic. But ultimately, the result of such mercy certainly depends on the will of the Supreme Lord in the present life. Therefore, Dhritarashtra attained liberation only, and after many such liberated states of life, one can attain to the stage of devotional service. Vidura was certainly very mortified by the death of his brother and sister in law, and the only remedy to mitigate such lamentation was to go out to pilgrimage. Thus, Maharaja Yudhishthira had no chance to call back Vidura, his serving uncle.
Surviving.
Yeah,
Is
yes,
surviving
surviving.
uncle. So it's clearly mentioned he got liberated as a yogi. So wherever his destination is, Krishna will be taking care. So that destination. So today, same, they asked, today in office, nice discussion happened for 2 hours actually. I was enjoying the discussion. All the colleagues were asking, so what if someone stops bhakti and goes back to his material life? So I was just Apachitsu Durachara sloka, I was just telling them. So all this, so similarly here, we can just remember our own lives here. So sometimes here Vidra was astonished, इतना fast, कैसे उनका मेरा भैया को इतना एक realization आ गया, and he got liberated also. कभी कभी we preach to some people and they get more advanced faster than us. So then the real test will happen. Krishna sees how much we are burning inside. Even though we don't bring, someone will bring some devotees, and they are getting more advanced than us. So then the burn starts. So sometimes the burn inside will be there. Like हमारा seniors को भी देख के हमको jealous आ जाते हैं. अरे सबको उनको इतना followers है. So it may be coming in our devotional service, in our practices also. So we should be very very careful because it's mentioned here only. What is that sentence? Today carry home point.
The offense one. An offense at the feet
Ah.
of a Vaishnava is more dangerous than an offense at the lotus feet of the Lord.
Next word in that song. तुम्हारा हृदय सदा गोविंद कहना मोरा वैष्णव पारा तोमस्ताने आपाराधा तारे हरिनाम. That sloka, that Vaishnava song is there, no? हाँ. हरिस्ताने आपाराधा तारे हरिनाम Tomastane Radha. So there is no way. Agar if we offend Hari, we can take that offense can be nullified by chanting the holy names of Lord Hari. But Tomastana, if someone offends you, someone makes some offense unto you, nahi paritra. There is no way of getting escape from that offense. Devotee offense, Vaishnava offense. So should be very very ultra careful in committing Vaishnava offense. जान भी जाए offense ना करे. So
Prodi, there was this, I was also thinking about this a lot, and somehow a devotee just sent me, an expert, from Vaishnava Aparadh lectures from Gopal Krishna Maharaj. So the lecture was given in 1991, and he was saying that, in I have seen like in his whole 23 years of ISKCON movement, like all the devotees, who had been offensive attitude towards other, who were very offensive in dealing with other Vaishnavas, Krishna has kicked them out. So then Maharaj was saying that Krishna will not let you do devotional service with an offensive attitude. And then Maharaj said that it does not matter, you may be the best book distributor, best kirtanya, the best management, and Maharaj also said the most handsome devotee. Krishna does not care for all these qualifications.
yes, that's why it's a first offense. To blaspheme the devotee who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy names of the Lord. मतलब preacher है क्या? मतलब only preacher क्या? नहीं. Devotee means he dedicated to Lord. That's all. If you are telling someone is devotee, that means he dedicated life to Lord. So who has propagated the holy name means devotee itself is propagated. Someone sees devotee tilak, Hare Krishna, they'll call. Hey, Hare Krishna log hai. He's also propagating the holy name, not just by tilak. So devotee here, that doesn't mean only the pure devotee, just devotee. That's why Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu they say follow for related principles, chant Hare Krishna, no offense. I'll take you back to Godhead. So no offense also is very very important. It's a very again big discussion if you go there in that aspect. Yeah, Srimad Bhagavatam 1.13.6. Would anyone wish to um actually remember, like, can we have one small this thing, so sloka recitation things, like how?
Yes, Rosie, yes, you said it yesterday.
Uh, so just 5 minutes, you can just, it's very easy. Sloka recitation is very, very easy actually. So once we have to take the sloka, which we know. So let's just do the practice. Allow, there are only few things to be remembered. C,
Mhm.
like wherever C comes, it should be pronounced as cha. Third line, if you see, in this third line,
Vachas.
Yudhishthiro Vachastasya. So it's not
Okay,
Vachas, Vachas. So C should be pronounced as cha, and T should be pronounced as ta.
pa.
Single T, single C. If no decorations are there for that, so it should be like plain C means cha, chakara, and plain T means ta.
But what will be CH then?
The last line, if you see, CH means second cha.
Okay.
Okay.
Cha.
Achyuta, or else, it's or else more words I don't know in Hindi. So so this is like this. Vachas tasya tumburaha. Second, if you see second line, tumburuhu. It's not tumburuhu, it's ta. So tumburuhu. When we can call as a tumburuhu, if we have dot below the T, कुछ डेकोरेशन है तो टा हो जाएगा.
Yudhishthira, in the Yudhishthira, Prabhuji.
हाँ, युधिष्ठिरा.
Yudhishthira,
If you
third
see,
line.
yeah, here, युधिष्ठिरा. टी के नीचे एक डॉट है. So now only focus on C and T. So others can be managed because already S के नीचे dot है तो Krishna in Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If K R S N है, but S के नीचे dot रहते हैं, so SH Krishna we read, no? So that we all know it's not S, it's Sha. So three things got majorly, these three things only will be there.
Okay.
Okay, C and T, that is done. Okay, now comes to Dirgha. किसी के अक्षर के ऊपर, कौन से भी अक्षर के ऊपर अगर एक ऐसा है ना, किसी ए के ऊपर डैश है ना,
Yes.
इट्स वी हैव टू प्रोलॉन्ग इट, और एल्स वी शुड
Oh.
नॉट, वी नॉट प्रोलॉन्ग इट. वो दीर्घ आ की मात्रा अंटाం కదా, आ की मात्रा बोल के बोलते हैं ना, दीर्घ है वो. इति उक्त्वा तारुहस् तारुहत, ऐसा. इति उक्त्वा तारुहत, उक्त्वा.
In the Hindi also, you can see Prabhuji on the top, there is like the Dirgha is there, where there
Naradaha.
is
हाँ
A.
हाँ. So hat means here no dirgha is there above that.
Okay. So basically it will be stretched.
Stretch. It's a stretch. And this is the second rule. जो जिसको भी ऊपर वो रहेगा ना, that's a stretch. हरे राम. If you see
Hmm.
राम, आर ए के ऊपर दीर्घ रहते, एम के बाद जो ए आते हैं ना, उसके ऊपर दीर्घ नहीं रहते.
Hmm.
It's not राम, it's राम. Okay. So इति उक्त्वा तारुहत्सर्गम् नारदः सह तुम्बुरु. H के नीचे अगर डॉट है तो अह, ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः, लाइक दैट. H के नीचे अगर डॉट है तो अह, इट्स नॉट अह. नारदः, इफ H के नीचे, इफ इट्स नॉट देयर, डॉट इज नॉट देयर, तो फर्स्ट सेकंड लाइन फर्स्ट नारदा का जो है ना, सो नारदा. अगर H के नीचे का डॉट नहीं है, इट शुड बी प्रोनाउंस्ड एज नारदा. If H के
Hmm.
नीचे डॉट है, नारदा, hakara is little opened out.
Okay.
ओ हा के नीचे छोड़ दीजिए. सो पहले बेसिक थिंग्स इज दिस स्ट्रेचिंग वन. तो फर्स्ट इज सी एंड टी. मेजरली सी टी होता है, यस डी वो कॉमन हो जाते हैं. सो डी ऑल्सो द, वी हैव टू प्रोनाउंस एज द, हृदय. इफ यू सी युधिष्ठिर,
Hmm.
हृदय. So DH means second dha, Yudhishthira. Only D means Hrudi, normal first da. Here also C means normal cha. CH means second cha.
Right.
Okay. So there is a differentiation. That's the first thing. Second thing is matra. So whatever I ke upar rehte, commonly it will be more on E, I on A only it will be there maximum. So the Naradaha chapter 14 only. We just go previous verse.
A के ऊपर there is like Dhritarashtra.
हाँ A के ऊपर रहते हैं और I के ऊपर रहते हैं maximum.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
searching it from sloka I के ऊपर है क्या. Like Ish Brahma Samhita if you see Ishwar, see here. Please pronounce this word
Sadhvi.
Sadvi. Okay. Sahotaje. Second line last word. This word Sahotaje. Pronounce once this word. Is there any dirgha
Saho.
here?
No.
Sahotaje. Sahotaje. Ta because ta ke niche hai na, to ta. If its dot is not there, then ta. So Sahotaje. Here
Sahotaj.
Sadvi. There is a difference, no? Sahotaje and Sadvi.
Right.
This is the second thing. अभी the main thing comes the meter. कैसे पढ़ना है? एक श्लोका है. There are two types of meters. The first meter is छोटा छोटा lines है ये सब छोटा छोटा lines है ना.
Right.
2-3 वर्ड्स में एक लाइन आ गया. 2-3 वर्ड्स में एक लाइन आ गया. So धयमानेऽग्निभिर्देः पत्युः पत्नी सहोतजे बहिस्थिता पतिं साध्वी तम अग्निम अनुवीक्षति. This is a meter. धयामानेऽग्निभिर्देः. So what exactly can these meters will be learned by repeatedly reciting. So if you repeat repeatedly hearing also. So you used to hear this meter is there. So second meter is for long verses. For example, long verses. क्या ले सकते हैं long verses?
1.1.1.
Okay, Prabhuji, please. Sorry, Manikanta Prabhu.
We can take that like the first slip of Bhagavatam. It's little not too long. The initial verses of Bhagavatam.
Bhagavatam.
They are like long verses.
Yes.
Janmadi is bigger ones there.
So there are many meters for 3 to 4 meters will be there for long verses. Janmadyasya yatomayaditarataschadeshvabhignasvara tene brahmhridayadikavaye muhyamti yetsuraya tejo varimrudam yata vinimayo yatra trisargo mrita dhamna svena sadha nirashtakuhakam satyam param dhimahi. So this is meters. Basically, maximum in Srimad Bhagavatam we get short, छोटा छोटा रहते हैं. So but as of now, let's practice छोटा छोटा. So to recite very very slowly. So 1, 13, 11, no 1, 13.
And end of it around 50.
More 3 minutes. Whenever we are reciting a sloka, we should recite very slowly, as if we already know the sloka. उसमें कुछ ना रहते, उसको दीर्घा और टा चा यही रहते, बाकी कुछ ना रहते श्लोका रिसाइटेशन में. दीर्घास and decorations. That's all.
Right.
So let us recite all together. as if we know the sloka, and we are slowly, while reading, we are analyzing the dirgha or non-dirgha, and let us recite. Iti uktva tarohat swargam. Now you know the calling bells, na? Some calling bells. Om bhur bhuva swaha
Yes.
तत्सवितुर् वरेण्यं. वो ट्यून में है sing. ठीक है? That tune remember for this short
Okay.
sloka. Shall we recite?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Prabhuji.
इति उक्त्वा तारोहत् स्वर्गं नारदः सहतुं पुरुः युधिष्ठिरो वचस्तस्य हृदि कृत्वा जहात्युषः. You remember that Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha, that tune, okay?
Yeah, very, very better.
So that tune, if you remember, na, so you can catch this again, once again. Let
Yeah, we can.
who will recite? Shivani Mataji, once recite, then Shilpa Mataji will recite, then one by one we'll recite.
Yes, thank you, Prabhuji.
इति उक्तवथ अहूराहात् स्वर्गम्.
नहीं नहीं, तारो हाथ ब्रेक कर दिया वो आपने. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः, वो ऐसा you didn't remember. The break should
Okay,
be
I'll
at
start.
right.
Yes,
हाँ.
yes. इति उक्तवथ अरोहत् सर्वगम् नारदः सह
Slowly.
तुम्बुरः. Okay.
इत्युक्त्वा तारोहत् स्वर्गम् नारदः सह
सह
तुम्बुरुः
तुम्बुरः
युधिष्ठिरो वचस्तस्य
युधिष्ठिरो
हृदि कृत्वा जहात्युषः.
Yes.
Same that Om Bhur Swaha.
Yes, exactly.
So if you repeat 2-3 times, now that will come. Shilpa Mataji,
Yeah.
like to recite
I'll try,
very
Prabhuji.
slowly. Very slowly you recite, but that tune you remember.
इति उक्तवः रूढः. I'm sorry, Prabhuji, I cannot. I'll try.
No, try. You already did it.
Okay. इति उक्तवः रूढः सर्वगं नारदः सह
Tamburuhu Yudhishthiro
तुम्बुरुः
Vachastasya
युधिष्ठिरवाच्यस्य.
Vikrutva Jahachuchaha.
This is little difficult, Prabhuji, but I'll try to pronounce again and
अच्छा,
again.
one. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु श्लोक. Where it is, huh? Pranam mantras. हाँ, so we can, because we know this. अरे ये तो ये script में है.
It's not in a Balaram font.
ना background font. I don't know how to search, so I'm very poor. Where we can get this, bro? Bro.
Yes, so I'm trying to find in the app. Yes, Roger, I'm trying to find it in the app.
Yeah, please. You also find out. And I also. Mm-hmm.
Really, this in the app we can see it. If you want, I can do the
But
screenshot. It
in
is
app,
there with me. Or
is
shall I
it
copy
shareable
paste?
in the app?
No, I'll
App में
share
share हो सकता है.
copy. Yes, Prabhuji.
हाँ.
Let I'll
Could
paste
you
it
able to see
here in
the
the chat.
screen? Could you able to see the app now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Oh.
I pasted in the chat to this if you want.
अच्छा, in Zoom it will come now.
In
Zoom
the
chat.
chat.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now all of us can reset ना. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा नमोस्तुते. Again once all of you please sing.
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते.
So we can recite same.
In this tune. Okay.
Same in this tune. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
take other mantra. Let's take other mantra here only.
Prabhuji, type Mangala Charana full. You'll get all the pranam.
No, here actually these are there. No, praise of King Kunti Bhishmadeva something. Dwara. Mangalacharan is there, but so this is 4 lines. You can read this. Could you see the screen? Arjuna Vacha.
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji. Screen is visible.
Yes.
So same tune. Try to recite slowly because we don't know which dirgha will be there, which word will be there in front. So slowly we have to read. That's a trick. Everyone think that we are nicely doing melody, but we know that it's not a melody, Baba. It's our own preparation. Next letter. So yeah.
I'll try, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Arjuna Uvacha Krishna Krishna Mahabaho Bhakta
Mahabaho.
Mahabhavo
The tune.
Bhaktanam
Bhaktaram
Bhaktanam
Abhayam
Abhayantam Yantara Sande
Amritodahyamam.
Ho Mahanama Apavaradosi. I'm sorry, Prabhuji, the last one is a bit difficult, but I'll try.
No,
Apav
simple. Don't think that that is a Sanskrit. Think that that is
okay.
English only.
Apavaradosi Samsi
हो गया. अपवर्गो से संस्कृते.
Okay.
H can H dot है ना. संस्कृते है. Simple.
Okay.
Now second
Okay.
sloka. So next devotee can try to read second sloka in that tune.
I can try this.
Yes, bro.
Tam Adya Purusha Sakshat Ishvara Prakrute Para Maya
Paraha.
Paraha
Hmm.
Maya Vidasya Chichakya Kaivalye Stita Atmane.
Very good. Nice. Yes. One more devotee.
Yes. Yes, I can read. स एव जीवलोकस्य मायामोहितचेतसः
Chetasah. H can H dot है ना.
विधातचेतसः yes
Saha.
If there
Chetasah.
is a
चेतसः
Prabhuji, if there is a dot, right, we need to cut
हाँ.
the
Aha.
pronunciation half. Instead of saying ha,
We have to
Short
say,
we have to do.
we have to add one more A to that letter.
Okay.
Maya mohita chetsaha.
चेतसः
Hmm.
विधात्से स्वेन
Vidat.
वीरयेण
You are missing that tune,
स्वे
na? Vidhats Vidhatse
से
svena vidyena.
स्वेन श्रेयो धर्मादि लक्षणम्
Done. फिर से एक बार सेम श्लोक फिर से एक बार पढ़िए.
सा एव जीवलोकस्य मायामोहितचेतसः विधत्से स्वेन वीर्येण श्रेयो धर्मादिलक्षणम्.
Very nice. Hari bol. बहुत
Oh, this feels like an achievement.
very simple. If you practice 10 slokas na, so daily वही थोड़ा daily 10 slokas nicely if you practice, then it comes in 2 days. स एव
Rosie, it used to be like,
जीवलोकस्य.
I used to read Bhagavatam, but I used to not read the shlokas, just the purport.
हाँ.
That's all. Yeah, thank you.
स एव जीवलोकस्य मायामोहितचेतसः विधत्से स्वेन वीर्येण श्रेयो धर्मादिलक्षणम्. So nicely, if you get 2 days practice now, so you can read it nicely. All the slokas you can write. If we don't know slokas, just go slowly. Tathayam chavataraste bhuvo bharajishaya svanam chananya bhavanam anudhyanaya chasakrit. I don't know this sloka, but how beautifully it came because I was just slowly I'm reading that. जिधर दीर्घ है उधर दीर्घ डालने का, जिधर दीर्घ नहीं है उधर छोड़ने का. So it's not that easy as I'm just saying. This is required little practice also. At the same
Yes.
time, very little, little easy. This. अभी शतर को पढ़ते हैं उतना मंत्र पूजा में पूजा पाठ में मुझे आते नहीं. So that is like completely different story only. Bhagavatam is very nice. ज़्यादा नहीं रहते. So everyone can read. Okay. So I think
Yes.
8:50. Oh, sorry. So we shall in the class. Anyone would like to recite the sloka again? I don't know how many participants are there. All are done. Gayatri Mataji.
Mhm.
Yes.
She's on mute.
Yeah. Okay. So Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad